I tried filming 2 rant videos before this, but then I realized I'm not a rant ass bitch. Like, I cannot do that shit correctly. The literal only things I'm good at is some makeup and telling stories, so I may just stick to that. I don't know if you guys want to see any rant videos, because I can definitely do some. But I just feel awkward because I feel like nobody's gonna watch my rants because there's just like little things that piss me off, and I don't know if anyone's gonna get entertained by that, and I don't really want to do a video you guys don't want to watch. But if you guys want me to do like rant videos, like you can give me suggestions of like topics down below and then I can do that. But I'm wearing Deep Freeze by Jeffree Star and Jawbreaker, and I feel like a goddess. Oh my god, I have a Jeffree Star Cosmetics review and swatch video coming up soon once I get my new shipment in. I ordered King Tut and Leo, and I'm waiting for those, and I just have my Lily, I'm an idiot, Kylie lip kits over there, and I'm going to talk about those when I try them. So this story is a story I haven't told, which is surprising because the story still minorly haunts me to this day. And it was the time a guy followed me home. And I know that doesn't sound scary, but the way he kind of like was creepy as fuck. Like, I'm not joking. It was honestly terrifying. And I was 12 at the time. So this was 2 years ago, obviously, because you can do basic math. I was 12 at the time, so it was 2 years ago. I was in like grade... No, maybe it was 3 years ago. No, it was 2. I feel like I was in grade 6 at the time. I was in grade 6 going into 7, and that's why it seems weird. Okay. And it was a summer day, and my mom's house was like over here, and my dad's house was all the way down here on like it's like 15-minute walk. It's not that far. And it's all down this long street that goes like this, and then you walk, and my dad's house. So basically, I got really pissed at my mom, and this was a thing that would happen a lot, and it's nothing she would do really. It's I would get pissed off at the smallest things and fucking go off on everyone about the smallest shit. And it was honestly terrible. Like, I don't know why I was such a bitch, but like I was. And I used to like get so angry, and I'd be like, I'm fucking leaving, and completely go out of the house, and I'd be like, I'm going to dad's house, don't follow me, or I'm going somewhere else. I was such a little bitch when I was a kid. Like, I was honestly terrible. How did my parents deal with me? And I was walking. So the walk, as I said, was 15 minutes, and it's on this street that I really don't like because it's like a wide street, but it's like well lit, but it's just kind of creepy. And it was about 6 o'clock at this time, and the sunset fuck, why do people have to text me? And the sunset like later, so it was like kind of like the sun was still up, but it was kind of coming down. And I was walking, and I was just like walking, and I was wearing like my cute ass like crop top and booty shorts because like hoeing it out since '02. No, I'm totally joking. Oh my god, you're not a hoe if you just like that. I was just like, I always wore like crop tops and like showed like, no, I was the cringiest 6th grader ever. Like, I wore like my high-waisted jeans and my crop tops and like my like, no, I don't dress like that anymore. But yeah, so I was wearing that and then my shoes. So I was just walking, and I was walking for like, maybe it was a 20-minute walk. It was a 20-minute walk. So I was walking for about 10 minutes, and then I saw this guy, and he was on the opposite side of the street, and he was coming this way, and I was going this way, and he was on a little bike. Like, the bike looked like it was meant for like a 10-year-old, and he looked like he was about 19, and he was riding it. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I was like, just going, and we made eye contact, and it wasn't like eye contact, like, and just like go back to your day. It was like eye contact. Like, it wasn't that nice, friendly, like eye contact. It was that kind of eye contact. Like, eye contact that sends chills down your bones. That's the kind of fucking eye contact it was. It was scary. So I was like, you know what, Lauren, you're just being paranoid. Like, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kidnap me. How? And I was being an idiot, because how would someone kidnap me if they're on a bike? Like, what the fuck do you do? Tie me up and put me on the back of the bike? I was an idiot. But I was like, oh my god, like, something's not right here. Like, I feel like this is wrong. Like, I don't know what's bad about this, but I feel like it's off. So I just continued walking, and I was like, you know what, Lauren, you're fine. Don't worry about it. And I just went on my phone to distract myself. And I was walking. So about 3 minutes passed, and then I looked back, and he crossed to my side of the street. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, but he was still going this way. So I was like, it's fine, he's going the opposite way. Maybe he just didn't want to cross at like the actual designated crossing sign. Maybe he wanted to like just cross so he didn't have to wait for the cars. That's fine, like, people do that. So I was just walking, and then I look back again, and he turns the corner. So I was like, oh, it's fine. But mind you, while he crossed the street, he was looking right at me. We were making eye contact again. And then I looked back and he was turning and I was like, okay, he's fine. He turned the corner. He's not here. Whew, everything's okay. So then I continue walking, and you know that feeling you get when you feel like someone's watching you, and it's not just like paranoia. It's like, you know, someone's watching you. Like, you can feel their eyes burning into your back. That's the kind of feeling I got. And I was like, what the fuck? And I quickly turned around, and he turns the corner. He was turning the corner, but he went around and then came back. So he was following the same direction as me. So he was about maybe like 50 feet behind me. So I was just walking, continuing. I was like, holy shit, he's fucking following me. He's fucking following me. And mind you, I was like, why the fuck would he like turn the corner and then come back to go my way? Like, he was clearly going this way, and that's the way he was going. Like, there would have been no reason for it, because if he started at point A and then he went down here, why would he go all the way that way? It's like stupid. Like, nobody would do that. So continued walking, and I felt him staring at me, and every time I'd look back, he'd already be there staring at me, giving me the weirdest looks ever. And I was like, I don't even know. So I continued walking, and then eventually I got to the point of where the street turns, and the only way to go is to turn. So I was walking, and he was following me, and mind you, at this time he was coming closer to me, so I fucking sprinted. I was wearing like flip-flops, and I was fucking booking it, just running so fast, trying to get away from him. And I was running, and each time I'd run faster, he'd pedal faster. So it was almost as if he was trying to get to me, but he was going slow enough that it dragged out the moment. And you guys can say I'm over-exaggerating, but honestly, you had to be in the situation to feel the vibe it was giving. Like, it was obvious he was following me, because like, was like, even when I was like running and then I'd get out of his sight or like turn and hide somewhere, he'd be looking around for me. So obviously he was looking for me. And I was about 5 minutes from my house at this point, and I was running, booking it, fucking running across the street to get on the other side, just hauling ass. And he like kept speeding his bike up faster to like catch up with me. But the thing is, he wasn't catching up with me to the point of where he could just grab me. He was catching up to me to the point of where he was always like 10 feet behind me. So he was kind of like trying to make it feel creepy. And he'd give me these weird ass looks, and he'd be like staring at me, and I was like, chill the fuck out, I'm 12. Like, what the fuck do you mean? And then eventually I ran past my friend's house, and they were just all out there, and I should have just gone and stayed with them. But mind you, while I turned the corner, the guy was still back here. So I ran across the street and was hauling ass running. So when he turned the corner, he was looking around to try and find me. And then I saw my friends. I should have stopped to talk to them. I'm actually like friends with them now still. So I should have stopped to talk to them and be like, yo, dude's following me, like, hit me up. And I don't know why I didn't, but that was only like 2 minutes from my house. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I fucking booked it to my house. And then I remember quickly running into my house, locking the door, and my dad's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what do you mean? And then I was like, oh, nothing's fine. I should have told him there was a dude following me, because honestly, that was scary as shit. And then like I see the guy, he was like, went down my street. Just as I like went inside, he went down my street. So I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck happened if I didn't get in my house in time? Like, would he have talked to me? Like, what would have happened? I don't know. Honestly, there is no distinct end to the story, because the ending is me getting to my house safely and then the dude passing by my house. I was so happy. I remember clearly sitting out in the part of my house where like you can see outside in front, and I was just sitting there staring, and then I saw him look by, and I was like, holy shit, and I just ducked down. I was so fucking scared for my life. I don't know why I was scared, because what can he do if he's on a bike? Like, is he just gonna like tie me up and put me on his bike? Like, no, that's stupid. I don't know why I was so scared about this situation, but it freaked me the fuck out, to say the least. So yeah, guys, I hope you like this story time. I know it's a little bit different, and I want to start uploading Wednesdays and Saturdays, so those are gonna be my like upload dates. So this video is gonna come up tomorrow, which today's Tuesday, October 11th. So tomorrow on the 12th, this is my first video, is going to be up, which is really good. And yeah, so my next video will be up Saturday, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye! I love you! Oh my god, my voice cracked there. Who the fuck am I?